We're back with you here at Garners Martin Field. Sorry about that. We had a little bit of technical difficulties, and we're back rolling again. Not much action that you missed. Still 39-0. 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Quarterback rolls to the left, throws a deep ball to a wide open number 9, and he catches it. And he is going to be ran out of bounds all the way down to the 10-yard line. Wide open, busted coverage there.
Huge pickup there by East Jessamine, because that's what they've been looking for to try to strike on this board. Get that goose egg off.
That is the best play of the Jaguars offense this evening for a very long gain. Good-looking ball, good-looking catch.
So it was high?
And this young Tiger defense that they have in, we're going to do the best to see if they can keep the Jaguar offense out of the end zone.
Here's a snap, throw to the end zone. That's a touchdown.
And the Jaguars get on the board.
Jacob's cross on the receiving touchdown from Heisel.
Making the score, Tigers 39, Jaguars 6.
And Lance, I don't know if you can tell, but in the bleachers in front of us, we have little puddles of water starting to overflow. It is absolutely pouring right now.
And the crowd has definitely cleared out, as it seems as if the Tigers are going to have an easy win here tonight. But we do have some true purple and gold that stuck around, got their umbrellas out. And the Jaguars are going to kick an extra point.
Looking for the PAT, that is correct.
And
Here's
the
snap.
kick is up. And it hit the crossbar, but bounced, or hit the upright and bounced through.
And that's what I like to call Chicago Bears fans' worst nightmare.
And that makes the score 39-7. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. Once again, want to give a shout out to our Century Club sponsor, Wilson & Muir Bank and Trust Company, downtown Bardstown, locations all throughout Bardstown. For any of your financial needs, make sure you look up Wilson & Muir Bank. Thank you for being a proud sponsor of the Bardstown Tiger football team and Bardstown City Schools.
Now here we go, East Jessamine. The Jaguars ready to kick it off to the Tigers now. Oh, it's a little onside. And he touched it before the 10 yards. So that will be Tiger ball just inside East Jessamine territory. Be 1st and 10 now for the Tigers.
And Coach Clark sends out Braden Clark, not to be confused with Brady Clark, to run the Tiger offense. Once again, as we head into the playoffs, want to make sure we keep everyone healthy. And so we've got some younger Tigers out there. Let's see how they fare against this team.
Tyrell Williams on the dive.
There's that right there. Shirell got taken down immediately, and that's going to be really a gain of maybe 1 yard, if any. That'll set up 2nd and 9 now.
Clark out of the shotgun, motion right, hands the ball off, Hands it to Shirell Montgomery, and not much on that.
Picks up another yard on that.
That's
Maybe
probably
another yard.
Yeah, it's going to be a gain of about 1, maybe 2 if lucky. But I'd say probably 1. Yeah, that'll end up being 3rd and 8 now for the Tigers. Snap. Braden rolling to the right. He's going to make a move, and he may have gotten the first there. Let's see.
I think he did.
And they're going to give it to him. That's a first down for the Tigers.
Like I was saying earlier, he's not necessarily the fastest, but he's pretty
elusive.
Shifty. Yeah. Great move. Keep this drive going for the young Tiger offense. We've got senior Caden Lydian in the backfield. Let's see if they give him the opportunity to get the football, and he does, and he makes a couple of moves. And
that's going to get him about maybe 4 yards, I'd say, on the play, and that'll be 2nd and 6 now.
2nd and 6.
Excuse me, that'll actually be a 3-yard gain, so that'll be 2nd and 7, excuse me.
Sweep left, handoff, number 28.
And man, you can tell how much is
Kenyon Calhoun.
You can tell how soaked that turf is getting now. As you can tell, they're sliding out there every single tackle. It feels like. There's now 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter now. All right, and it's looking like they're just going to run out the quarter now as the final seconds will tick away, and it will end up being, at the end of the 3rd quarter, Bardstown up 39-7 over the East Jessamine Jaguars. Stay with us as we will be back with 4th quarter action right after this.
And as we start the beginning of the 4th quarter, once again, Tigers lead 39-7. Braden Clark in at quarterback, hands the ball off to number 25. And
he's going to get just short of the first.
Hunter Miles with the carry.
Mighty Miles getting down just short of the first.
About 5 on the play. It'll be 4th and long 2 for Bardstown.
It's going to be 4th and 2. Good to see that young man get the football and run. He had a little speed about him, didn't he?
Yeah,
Mr. Hunter Miles.
That's the main thing about Hunter. You got to watch his speed out there. A lot of speed in that little package. He's going to get mad at me for saying that. I can tell you that now.
And here he comes on a motion. He's going to get the football again.
And Hunter
he's going to cut it
up the middle, and he might be just short of the first. And that's a turnover on downs for the Tigers.
Good attempt. And the Tiger defense will take the field. boy, oh boy, is the rain coming down. Torrential downpour out there.
The referee's having to replace the ball for about the 5th play in a row due to just how much the rain is coming down right now.
And the cheerleaders, you got to give them mad respect. They're still down there cheering away through all this mess.
Yeah, but you do got to feel bad for some of them because they got their Lettermans on out in this mess.
Completion down for about a gain of 5 or 6 on that last play. It's going to be 2nd down and long 4.
So Lance, I think it's safe to say at this point, that this really all right here, this is all about just getting players who don't have players experience, and for East Jessamine, just giving the seniors one final ride before they really end their career with them.
That's right. You know, we want to make sure that you leave the game for your starters and from the Tigers' standpoint, your starters, your contributors, and make sure you keep them healthy and give those opportunities to the young guys to get some in-game experience and to build on years to come.
Yeah, exactly. And Tigers getting some more quick substitutions out. Can't tell if they're trying to confuse the offense or if they're confusing themselves. And there's a flag on the play already. They're gonna keep her going, and he's gone. He's gonna get to the 30, and he'll be dropped just shy of the 20-yard line.
Number 28,
but once again, there is a flag on the play, so it could be coming all the way back, or they could be getting a bit more help. Wave the flag off.
Wave the flag off.
No flag on the play. Accidental throwing, and now it's going to be 1st down for East Jessamine from about the 23.
On the Tiger 23-yard line, quarterback out of the shotgun,
Snap.
hands the ball off to number 39, and he runs for about
the 15-yard line. So that's going to end up being 2nd and 2 now.
8 yards. Eight minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Quarterback throws it out to the left-hand side.
That's going to be good
wide
for the
open.
1st.
And he's going to pick up the 1st.
And he's going to get to the 10, so that will set up 1st and goal for East Jessamine now.
The quarterback seemed to shotgun, almost throw, or shot put throw the ball out to the receiver on that play. I'd say the ball is probably waterlogged quite a bit. And
I think that's putting it lightly. I'd say more waterboarded.
2 out left, 2 out right. Out of the shotgun, hands the ball off up the middle, hit, bounces off the tackle, and then 3 or 4 Tigers join in on the effort.
Made a couple miss before he was finally brought down, and that'll probably be a gain of about 1, I'd say. Not too much of a gain.
2nd and goal from the 9. Tigers' stance here would really be a morale boost for this 2nd and 3rd string Tiger defense. Let's see what this young group can do here.
And quick update on the Glasgow game. They are currently tied in the 3rd quarter, 7-7 right now. If a Glasgow loss happens, that would be huge for the Tigers. That's a fumble out there by East Jessamine, but they are able to hop on it as that ball literally just slipped right out of his hands.
Yeah, a Glasgow loss would put Bardstown for sure in the top 3 of the RPI rankings, which would most likely give us home field advantage all the way through the regional championship, or I'm sorry, that maybe even the semi-state.
I believe that would be semi-state.
Yeah, semi-state
And
championship games.
that would be a huge boost for the Tigers right there. I mean, they've been playing great already, but you get home field advantage during that as well.
Pressure
helps
coming
even
off the
better.
right side, and Five is going to scramble around the left-hand side, and he is going to be hit and knocked out of bounds. Here we are.
Be about the 15-yard line, so it's going to be first and goal from the fourth and goal. From about the 17-yard line.
Let's see what these young Tigers are about here. Let's see if we can get a stop.
That'll be interesting. Looks like they might actually be bringing the field goal unit out, but I cannot tell.
No, they're going to go for it here.
You are right. They are going for it. So it all comes down right here.
2 out left, 2 out right, single back set.
His
Out,
snap.
steps back to throw.
They
He's
go for
going
the
to throw it
throw.
to the end zone, and he is wide open, but it's
And it's
knocked down.
tipped.
Wide open, but the ball just kind of floated up there. Took too long to get there. Would have been a touchdown.
It allowed the Tigers to get in and get the tip on the ball, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Tigers take over with 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Good stand by the young Tigers there. Proud of them.
All right, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Franklin Simpson 13, Glasgow 7.
And
All
update,
right.
Franklin Simpson takes the lead over Glasgow.
Third.
4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Franklin Simpson 13, Glasgow 7.
13-7, Franklin Simpson. Huge news. Let's see if they can pull that out here.
Kind of ironic if you look at it. Bardstown took out Franklin Simpson start of the year, and now they're relying on him. As this is, let's go back to this. It's going to be about a 1 or 2 yard pickup. And that'll set up 2nd and 8.
Number 28, Kenyon Calhoun on the play.
I couldn't see the little tilde. It's less than 4 minutes to go. I couldn't see that.
Third quarter.
Yeah, it's still third quarter.
That's right. They didn't start till 8 o'clock.
8:13 our time, so they started.
Christian Taylor in the game at left tackle.
Clark flanked by running backs.
2 in the back with him.
And he's going to hand the ball off to number 23, Caden Lydian. And he makes a couple defenders miss. And
That's going to set up a 3rd and 3 now, I believe.
3rd and 3 yards.
I was wondering what I was seeing.
Yeah, I think he grabbed it out of the air too. I don't think that was the play.
Yeah, that play seemed to be a little botched there, and the ball got bobbled around and ended up in Lydian's hands. And
Hey, we still have the ball. Clock's still running. Everything's okay there.
Break, go break.
Breaking to the right.
Braden Clark, quarterback sweep.
Went for the QB sneak, but not really going anywhere. Is it no gain, no loss? 4th and 3 now. As we got some substitutions coming in. It's looking like they may be bringing out the punt unit.
punt unit will take the field. Right here, what you got to worry about, TJ, is 2 things. You've got to worry about the snap getting out of the center's hands, and then also, too, the punter catching the football and getting a good, clean punt off in these conditions. And snap's good.
And it's blocked.
The punt is blocked.
It is blocked, and East Jessamine's going to fall on it in the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Jaguars.
Jaguar touchdown.
Once again, these conditions, anything can happen. And Tigers did not get the punt away fast enough. And East Jessamine brings their score up to 13. It's now 39-13.
I know, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at him and this dude over here. I can't hardly see this.
Now they're lining up. Looks like they're going to be going for 2, it appears.
Yeah, they still don't want it because they ain't telling me.
Well, maybe. No, they are going for the extra point. Going for the PAT. Lining up that horseshoe formation for the block. Here we go, the snap. And it will be good.
Football's kick is good. And your
As
score,
East
Bardstown
Jessamine
39.
strikes again, it'll be 39 Bardstown, East Jessamine 14.
Okay, I got to ask about this one.
Now East Jessamine lining it up for the kickoff here. This will most likely be the final possession of the game. This is another onside. And it's bumped, and I believe Bardstown, yes, Bardstown does have it. It'll be Tiger ball from about the 50-yard line.
I was going to let him set the ball, but.
Once again, Clark flanked by running backs.
Here's a snap,
He's gonna hand it
handoff.
to 28 Calhoun.
And he's
Calhoun
going to
makes
break
a
through.
great move.
He's
up
got to
the
move up
middle.
the middle to the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Tigers!
What a great move by that young man. He juked one of the players' socks off, cuts it up the middle, and from there on, it again was all she wrote. As number 28, Kenny Calhoun, puts the speed on for the Tiger touchdown. Good play by that young man.
Absolutely insane.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Oh, and there's actually a warning that has been introduced on Bardstown. Bit interesting there. So the Tigers are going to line it up, and they're looking to go for two. Hopefully finally make one of those. His snap into the left side, excuse me, and it looks like he's going to be a yard short.
No good. Score Bardstown.
That'll keep your score as Bardstown 45, East Jessamine 14. Here we go, 1:45 left in the game. As now it's just time to have some fun out there as Bardstown, they've got the win clinched. They've got the #1 seed in their region clinched. Now, taking them down at the 38-yard line as Bardstown is going to finish off what they started here. Pack it up and get ready for Thomas Nelson next week as we will be hosting the Generals live from Garnis Martin Field. It'll be first round of the playoffs.
Tigers will be in action right here next week. First round of the KHSAA playoffs hosting Thomas Nelson. 7:30 kickoff next Friday night.
Now East Jessamine lining up, looking for a long throw.
Wide
Downfield, he's
open.
wide open. To the 20, the 10, touchdown Jaguars.
Logan Willems on the scoring hookup.
The Jaguars and the Tigers trading blows here in the fourth quarter.
Looks
going
like
back
he's-
and forth.
Yeah,
A
the
lot of
Ja-
offense, not so much defense.
Not
here.
really. Looks like the Jaguars finally decided to actually play football here in the fourth quarter. The only problem is they're just a wee bit too late. And now East Jessamine lining up for the PAT now. They've made both so far. Bardstown hoping to stop that. Here's a snap. And it's a botched snap. He will be brought down, and the extra point is no good as the snap was botched. And now the Tigers, they've officially got this in the bag as they can go victory formation next possession, excuse me. As there's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Well, looks like that's going to end it. So that'll make the most likely final score, prohibiting anything crazy happening. It'll wind up being Bardstown 45, East Jessamine 20.
Fans, a special request at the end of tonight's game, if you don't mind to pick up your garbage. You may not know this, but the coaching staff of the football team actually does the cleanup. Help them out, pick up the garbage when you can.
And here we go. East Jessamine squibs the kick right up the middle. Tigers fall on it.
Tigers fall on the onside.
And folks, that is going to be the end of the game today.
Not only that, it'll be the end of the regular season for the Tigers, as every game now must win. Playoff action starts right here next week.
Next week here at Garnis Martin Field, the Tigers will start the first round of their playoff effort against the Thomas Nelson Generals. 7:30. We're going to be brought to you live here once again on the Tiger YouTube channel. Make sure you tune in. And if you can, make sure you make it out to Garnis Martin Field. Come out and support your Bardstown Tigers on a, so far, great season as they try to go for their state championship run on a 20 years from the last state championship run in 2001. We'll be back here once again. God bless everyone. Have a safe trip. You all take care. Bye-bye.
Have a good night, guys.